These senators have become so predictable. It was so obvious from a mile away that, as it happened with the COVID relief bill, it will be the 50th Democratic Senate vote that will tap dance around the edges before Biden can get his infrastructure bill through. I am, of course, talking about Joe Manchin, the tap dancing specialist. Some of the line items that are included in Biden's infrastructure bill includes things that the left wing of the Democratic Party has been asking for many years. The transition towards renewable energy is just one of them. And if the left wants it, then the right will have to hate it, isn't it? It does not matter how good or how bad their proposal is. It will be dismissed without much discussion. The inclusion of such items also makes it clear that Biden is keeping the option wide open to pass the infrastructure bill through the Budget and Reconciliation Act, which will require only 50 votes to clear the Senate. And if Biden can get something done using votes from his side of the aisle, then Manchin has no choice but to engage in some Power play. After all, he has a re-election to win. Which one is more important for Senator Manchin? His re-election or the Democratic majority in the Senate that can get a few things done? Biden has announced that he wants to fund his $2.3 trillion infrastructure bill by increasing corporate taxes from 21% to 28%. And Manchin wants to reduce it to 25% to get his vote. How much research did he do to find that number? So, what must be dropped from the bill? No one other than Manchin will know. But one thing he knows for sure is that the number must be dropped. He claims that there are other Democratic senators who are backing his idea. But he won't tell us why any of those senators have not come out publicly arguing against the bill. Most probably they will never come out in public because it's a secret that only Manchin knows. Since Biden is already looking at his side of the 50 votes in the Senate, the Republicans do not have the power to stop the bill. Their best play and their best hope is to have the Democrats undo the bill on their own, just like how the GOP undid their own healthcare plan. The GOP healthcare plan never saw the light because the GOP could never get all its factions to work together as a unit. And for the Democrats to do the same, the GOP will rest its hope on Joe Manchin first and Kristen Sinema next. If either one or the two join hands to reduce the size of the bill or get Biden to drop some of the key provisions from the bill, then the bill might become just hard enough for the left wing, Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, to accept, and then the fight will start over what should be left and what should be added. So, Manchin has taken the best tool available to make a mess of the proposal by targeting the source of funds for the bill, which is corporate taxes. Biden is planning to increase the tax by 7%. Manchin is saying that he is okay with an increase of 4%. Add that up or subtract that up. Manchin wants the size of the bill to be brought down by nearly 42%. Imagine that for a moment. He wants to bring it down by 42%, from more than 2 trillion to just above or a little over than 1 trillion. I do not think that Biden and his team are caught off guard. They already saw Manchin's tap dance during the COVID relief bill, so they are not going to be foolish to think that he will toe the line. Remember, Manchin must behave like a GOP senator if he were to win his re-election in West Virginia, where Trump won in November with double-digit margins. So my guess is Manchin's play here will be to be seen as the moderate voice that has the ability to attach strings to the Democratic vision. The more he gets attacked by the left as a block to progress, the better it will be for his re-election. So please don't get riled up against him, because that is exactly what is good for his chances when running from Trump country. But believe it or not, it is not impossible to get Manchin's vote. It is difficult and it will be tricky, but not impossible. The key for Biden is to get his vote is two things: how much support the infrastructure bill has with the people of the country, and especially Republican voters in West Virginia. The higher the support for his bill, the lower Manchin's resistance will be. Expect Biden to unleash his entire cabinet to pitch the bill to the country very soon. And number two, Manchin desperately wants to be seen as the moderate Democrat. He will need a readjustment of the bill and it has to be done publicly. Instead of 4% cut, maybe Biden can agree to a 2% cut and let it be known that it happened because of Manchin. If both of those can be achieved, Biden can get Manchin's vote. The challenge will be to keep the other 49 votes in line while letting the one vote dance all night long. But that's the way politics works, and it will be better than doing nothing. Thanks for watching. If you like it, please do subscribe.